All right. Hey, how's it, everybody? It is 5 p.m. West Coast time. I'm calling it 3 p.m. Hawaii time, 8 p.m. on that there East Coast, and 7 p.m. for our Central Time folk. I am Mad Statter. This is Chatter with Statter, and I had anticipated having this as a black hat session, but it looks like I don't have to because I see people are coming in from the YouTube side. This makes me so happy. All right, so before we do all of that and talk about things and stuff, I want to say, hey, Shock, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for going over to the YouTube side to welcome people, because that was exactly the test that I needed to see everything coming through, and it looks like I see comments coming through on YouTube side and on Twitch side, and if I go to my YouTube, it looks like the Twitch comments are coming in on the YouTube side as well. And when I go to my Twitch, it looks like the YouTube, yes, the YouTubes are coming in. So that means, unlike the last two streams, everybody can talk to everybody today. Yay! I fiddle-faddled with some settings, and apparently I pushed the right buttons. Sometimes it's not good to push buttons, but other times you need to figure out what buttons to push. So, now that I figured out what buttons I needed to push, I want to say, hey, Terry in Scotland, so good to see you coming in with a party of 5. And it looks like DJ Smoot came in on that there raid. I'm just guessing that is what with his raid call. And Picola T, thank you so much for subscribing for over 3 years, 37 months. We've got a subscriber here. Good job. Cleaning mushrooms for tomorrow's casserole and dressing. Good plan, good plan. Yeah, this is maybe a good little show to listen to while you're doing stuff, although I have to tell y'all, I'm gonna need some help chatting today. And Pinnell in the house coming in with that raid. And let's see here, who else we got? Cole T, we got Kenny from the Cove. Wishing everybody a happy Thanksgiving Eve to the Statterbox family. And Shock, of course, in Bangkok by the Phetchaburi station. Don't quote me on that. Yeah. And Pinnell saying hello to all of the kittens. Leo is not here, but the other two kittens just finished their wet food, and they are very happy licking their chops and drinking their waters. So they're very happy to be here. And so Terry and Pinnell, they say meow and purr right back to ya. Looks like we got Andre coming in as well. And Mama Sean can see the Twitch comments. And Mama Sean, we can see you on the Twitch side. My buttons, I finally pressed the right ones. In theory, I was going to have this be the Black Hat session to figure it all out, because I thought that we were going to have to figure it out, because when I went to try to figure it out last time, I wasn't able to figure it out. But I figured, and I was right, once YouTube started streaming, things might get connected, and so third time's a charm, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I pushed the right buttons on Sunday to figure out what it is that we're doing. And Rick, sometimes it does help if you unmute your sound to hear the start and be on time. That's okay, Rick. I don't think that we have had any reason for a moderator of no mercy, so your lateness wouldn't have even been noticed had you not confessed. And there you go. And so let's see here, who else we got? We got Darlene in the house. I think I might have said hello, but honestly, I don't think I did now that I say that. And Andre bragging how he's on his third batch of butter mochi for tomorrow. Awesome. Good for you. Good for you. And Rick coming over on YouTube saying hello. Just testing out the YouTube side. And yes, indeedly do. The YouTube side has it all. And so Mama Sean, yeah, everybody's allowed at Mama Sean's Cool Kids table today. So you all are welcome. And Kenny, you're ruining my parade of wonderfulness. Something is wrong in the Twitch stream? Well, it looks wrong. I mean, no, it doesn't look wrong. What's wrong? What's wrong, Kenny? Because I don't... Looks good to me. Looks good enough. And we've got eMusic coming in saying aloha. Let's see here. Who else do we have that I have not said hello to? Okay, it looks like everybody who is said hello, I think I've said hello back. And for those of you who are just lurking and being part of the K Crew, that's cool too. You're always welcome just to linger and lurk. And so, yeah, I don't know, Kenny. It might just be your interwebs that are being wonkies, maybe. I don't know. So let's see here. DJ Smook, thank you for your 3-stream streak watching. That makes me so happy. And it looks wrong when it's right. That pretty much sums things up here. So yeah, actually there could be an element of truth to that. So now that we've realized our potential here today, which is all about being wrong when it's actually right, why don't we forget? Why don't we start our Black Cat intro? And then I'll do this, Rick. All right, maybe I'll do that before. Here we go. Boop. Kenny has explained what is wrong in the Twitch stream. When I try to greet someone, I type the @ and the first letter of their name, but the only name it gives me is Madstatter. Well, that is weird, but I can truly say I have no idea how to fix that. That is definitely a Twitch thing, so just say hi. Hey y'all, Kenny wants to greet you individually, but Twitch is not letting him. So, y'all individual. Kenny says hello to every single person. That's about as good as it's gonna get until Twitch fixes their stuff. I don't know, man. That is weird. I see that Pinnell was able to do it. So yeah, I'm really not sure what is going on with that situation. But I do know that Andre just gave a whole bunch of gift subs to a whole bunch of people. So we need to thank Andre for that, because he just literally boosted us to a level 2 hype train all in one fell swoop of the button. So thank you so much, Andre, for that. Hold on, in fact, we got to do some things and stuff. We got to get out our little mahalos and maybe our little flowers, and then some more. Let's throw in some bees and maybe some more mahalos. Okay, I can't find mahalos anymore, so we're not going to do that. But yeah, there we go. All right, so mahalos, flowers, and bees. Thank you, Andre, so much. Wait, why I wanted to send it, but it didn't send. Okay, so let's see here. It looks like from what, hold on, wait. DJ Smoot coming in with the real deal. There's a big Twitch issue. Other streamers are having the same issue. Yeah, so Kenny, I think it's just it's a Twitch hiccup. It's a Twitch up. And it looks like it's not affecting everybody, but I guess it's affecting you. So let's see here. Wait, hold on. Wait. Mama Sean just said, Pinnell, I am tired. Rightfully so, because she just made 2 batches of rolls, an apple cranberry crisp, and your stuffing today, plus a quick shopping trip. First off, the shopping trip alone should have been enough to exhaust you on today. But I need to hear a little bit more about this apple cranberry crisp. Do you use dried cranberries? Do you use fresh cranberries? Tell me about this apple cranberry crisp, because that sounds like something that I would love to eat. Yes, indeedly-do. And yeah, totally, Terry. Hype train, for sure. And let's see here. Scott's checking his mail right now. That is what Shock is doing right now on what I can only presume is Thanksgiving in her time zone. And Andre, thank you so much for that 400 biddies. Speaking of Thanksgiving, you guys, you know what I might accidentally end up doing tomorrow? I might accidentally end up cooking a turkey. And it's not because of Thanksgiving. I mean, it is, sort of, but, like, I don't have any Thanksgiving plans, and I have no reason to cook the turkey other than my last shopping trip. I ended up spending so much money that I earned a free turkey, so they gave me a free frozen turkey. So I had a frozen turkey, and I put it in my fridge, because I was like, well, I guess I should thaw it. And so now it's been thawed for like a day or two, and I realized, well, now that it's been thawed, I suppose I need to cook it. And so might cook a turkey tomorrow because I need to brine it tonight, and so I can't cook it tonight. So even though it's Thanksgiving and I normally never, in fact, I've never cooked a turkey on Thanksgiving in my life, but I guess maybe I'll cook a turkey tomorrow, and I'll have a turkey tomorrow. Weird. And let's see here. You either use fresh or dried. Use fresh this time. Okay. I think I might have to look into that because that really sounds tasty. Apple crisp. I mean, I don't eat sugar anymore, but if I'm going to eat sugar, it's going to be for something that I deem worth it. And apple crisp is probably one of those things that I would break my habit for. But I will say apple crisp does have a tendency to be a little bit on the too sweet side. So adding some cranberries, you guys, I might have just stumbled on a new thing to do, a new thing to eat. And yeah, you can refreeze it after it's cooked. Yeah, I oh boy, Pinnell, yeah, you can. Pinnell, you know what? Even if you can't freeze stuff, I freeze them and then I take them out later and go, oh, I guess you can't freeze that. Yeah, I'm all about, because who's going to be able to, one person cannot eat a 10-pound turkey, and you can't. I mean, maybe you can, but by the time you're done with it, you'll be so tired of it. So yeah, I plan on cooking it I plan on cooking it and then freezing probably half of the bird, just frozen half, and put it right back in the freezer. But good to know that you've done that, and it does work. And Deb Case coming in. First off, Deb Case, good to see you. Second off, no need to apologize because real life gets in the way for not being here, that is. And third off, you said you've been busy. The last couple times you've been here, you've been recovering. So if you've been busy, that means you might be feeling better. And that, my friend, is all that I want to hear. Well, no, that's not true. If you're not feeling better, I'm welcome to give you love about that too. But it makes me very happy to hear that you might be on the serious mend. So much on the mend that you're actually busy doing stuff. And busy doing stuff is annoying, but better than being sick. And so I'm super stoked you're here, but I'm kind of even more stoked to hear why you haven't been here, if that makes sense. All right, so, and let's see here. When I talk about food, sometimes it seems like a form of philosophy in the form of taking a deep dive into deliciousness. Well, I'll tell you right now, y'all, nobody gets to be my size without a deep, abiding philosophy surrounding food. So I'm not at all surprised to hear that it sounds like that when I speak of the foods. And Mama Sean, you add dried cranberries to your cornbread stuffing with apple and spicy sausage. I feel like dried cranberries in a cornbread stuffing would almost be mandatory, and I honestly don't know why I feel like it should be. But dried cranberries or even dried cherries with cornbread is... Actually, let me rephrase that. I've never tried dried cranberries with cornbread, but I have tried dried cherries with cornbread, and it's just flippin', flirpin', flying, forkin' good, dude. And that's right, I double, triple, quadruple F-bombed that, but it's the cornbread with that little sweet, little fruit. Heck to the yeah. And let's see here, Darlene. By the way, Darlene, I honestly wasn't expecting to see you or Rick here tonight because I figured you'd be busy, either traveling to the family stuff or getting ready for the family to come to you. I'm so glad that you're able to be home and cozy because it sounds like a little chilly up there. And you baked the cherry pie. Your daughter baked a pumpkin. Chocolate chip cookies to put together. St. Nick treat bags for the grandkids that are coming up next week. Batch of homemade cranberry orange relish. So yes, you have been busy baking too. Plus you made blueberry muffins. Okay. All right. That sounds delicious. Blueberry muffins. Sign me up. And Deb Case, you've been busy with your friends and family. Good. And Picola Tea, on Sunday, your 13-year-old made, hold on, 13-year-old granddaughter, oh, everybody's talking and now I can't read. On Sunday, our 13-year-old granddaughter made us a Thai curry chicken lunch all by herself. Very tasty. Super proud, Grandma. Yep, I bet you are. Good job. And Andre, yeah, Andre, come on. You should know better than to come visit here without filling your belly first. I mean, if I could fill your belly for you, I would, but we haven't figured out that technology. But all of y'all shouldn't be surprised if you end up leaving this stream hungry. Or, as Penel's got right now, a sudden urge to bake something. I baked something last night. In fact, I baked something last night that almost caused this stream not to happen today. And what do you call a turkey the day after Thanksgiving? Lucky. There you go. But yeah, I made, for the first time in my life, I have been craving biscuits and gravy like nobody's business for the last week or so. So when I went to the grocery store, I grabbed some breakfast sausage and I was like, I'm going to make biscuits and gravy. Only I have gluten-free Bisquick, so I'm going to make gluten-free biscuits. And so I made some gluten-free biscuits. Yeah. We almost didn't have a stream today. Gluten-free biscuits and me are not a good combination. I don't know what it is that's in that Bisquick. But yeah, I spent most of last night and part of this morning in a very compromised position. So much so that I did think, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything today. Luckily, by the late afternoon, I was able to do some things today. But yeah, I don't think that Gluten-Free Bisquick and I are ever going to be friends again. That much I can say. And perhaps it was the sausage gravy, but sausage gravy has never done to me what happened last night. And yeah, and Andre, you have to be careful with the gluten-free stuff, and when you find one, stick to it. Yeah, I am learning that, apparently, so this is going to be a tough learning curve, y'all. And let's see here. Kenny from the Cove. Fortunately, all I got to bring to the Thanksgiving soiree. Hey! Ooh, soiree. I almost spilled my pamplemousse there. Sorry, guys. Thanksgiving soiree is $30 in $5 bills. As we will be gambling. We will be gambling as we play Wahoo. Let's see here. E-Music. It must have been a bad bag because I've had gluten-free Bisquick and it was good. Well, you know, E-Music, the thing is, I've actually made, I've used that same bag of Bisquick before to make something else, but it was just, I made the Bisquick fake Impossible quiche, you know, the egg dish that has a little Bisquick in it, but it was like a lot of other ingredients to the tiny bit of Bisquick, and that was fine, but like the biscuits themselves were clearly like too much, man, too much. And I only had 1.5 biscuits, so it's not like I ate the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm super bummed because, I mean, I'll probably buy the Bisquick again because I did make the egg dish with it fine, but I don't think I'm gonna ever try to make biscuits again. And Shock, you're not doing Thanksgiving as this whole trip is a Thanksgiving. Absolutely, absolutely. Andre, you've had some really great gluten-free biscuits. Okay, well, tell me the brand, tell me the restaurant, tell me the recipe, because because the ones I made were not great, okay? Okay? They were not okay? I was a po-ting today. I was a poo-ting today is actually what I was doing. Sorry to get explicit, but oh, it was awful. And on that note, Deb's like, okay, I gotta run. I'm taking the dog out. And Kenny from the Cove, that bag of Bisquick isn't expired. Does that stuff expire? Yes, it does expire. No, I have no idea if it was expired or not. I don't think it was, though, because it was relatively new, but I still have the box. So after the stream, I will be looking that up, because that is a very good point. Perhaps I don't want to blame Bisquick for the fact that I was using expired product. Maybe I was using expired product. I will go check that though, because it can't hurt to check, right? Right. Exactly. And then Kenny though, while you're here, I need you to explain, what is Wahoo? What is Wahoo? What is Wahoo? Explain to me what Wahoo is. Is it a card game? Is it a dice game? What is Wahoo? I mean, it's obviously a gambling game, but what is Wahoo? And Paquility, you found a gluten-free malasada mix for your daughter-in-law. It's made with mochi flour. Well, the Bisquick is made with rice flour. I don't know if mochi flour is the same thing as rice flour. I'm gonna assume it is. But I don't know. Wahoo is a fish, yes, and it's a very delicious fish, although easily overcooked. But no, Wahoo is a game that Kenny is playing over Thanksgiving that apparently Terry in Scotland knows, which is it's sort of like Parcheesi with marbles. Okay, that actually doesn't help me because I've heard of Parcheesi, but I've never played it, so I have no idea. And then, okay, so Andre, mochi is sweet rice flour, not just rice flour. Okay. The Bisquick has just rice flour, not sweet rice flour. So, I don't know. And I know that the gluten-free flour bag that I have is made with brown rice flour and white rice flour and some xanthan gum and something else. But, let's see here. Andre was saying, your late girlfriend went on a quest for the perfect gluten-free flour. My God, I've seen some exotic non-gluten flours going to Indian stores, African stores. My God, they can make so many things into flour. Oh yeah, you can make almost anything into flour. I've heard of people drying zucchini and making zucchini flour. I think basically anything that you can dry up and grind into a flour-like consistency would probably be considered a flour, right? But they sure as don't act the same. And and so yeah, the Indian, you've got chickpea flour, you've got teff, you've got rice flour, you've got brown rice flour, you've got sorghum flour, you've got all sorts of flours. And yeah, black-eyed pea flour, yam flour. Yep, not even at all surprised, but yeah, and then there's the potato starch. That's right. Almond flour, lentil, coconut, obviously. And, yeah, so many flours, but none of them are quite the same as that beautiful flour with gluten in it. And, all right, so Kenny explains, Wahoo is a dice and marbles game. The object is get all 4 of your marbles all the way around the board first. The winner takes the pot of money. Okay. And let's see here. Wahoo has replaced, as Kenny, all the other games me and my kin used to play. And absolutely, music, it is way harder to cook with gluten-free flour. And Andre, she went through so many phases to get it right. I don't doubt that, which is why I am so hesitant to even bother to explore baking with gluten-free flour for the most part, because it is just such a trial and error thing. And it's such a trial and error thing. And I've so far only found errors. I mean, and the thing is they weren't even good. The biscuits I made, they weren't even good. I that's why I only ate 1.5, because after the second one and I only got through half of it, I was like, I don't really want the rest of this. So I gave it to the cats, and the cats ate it, and the cats liked it. Bisquick is still good to use past its best by date if there's no signs of spoilage, mold, off smell, or it doesn't make you sick. Right, exactly, Rick, if it doesn't make you sick. But hey, Verity, good to see you coming on in, and we are talking about a whole lot of nothing at this point. Actually, we're talking about my very badly executed gluten-free flour biscuit attempt last night. And yes, I think, Andre, you say try the King Arthur gluten-free flour. I think that's the gluten-free flour I have in my cupboard. I'm 99% sure that you were the one who sent it to me, because I'm 97% sure I wasn't the one who bought it. But I do think it's the King Arthur, and I will be trying it. I was going to try it last night, but then I was like, well, I have enough Bisquick for the Bisquick recipe, so I might as well just use the Bisquick. Maybe I should have used the King Arthur. Who knew? And let's see here. King Arthur is supposed to be the best. Yeah, I've heard really good things about King Arthur, but we'll see. And Verity, is there polenta? No, I only have grits. I only have grits. And yeah, Andre, you did send me some stuff. Yeah, I've got a bunch of cornbread mix that you sent me, which I haven't used yet, mostly because it's so flippin' good that I like try not to eat that much bread. But when I make a pan of the cornbread, Andre, I don't remember. I think it might be King Arthur. Andre sent me a gluten-free cornbread mix. I'm going to say it was King Arthur, but I could be lying. Anyway, y'all, it is so good. It is better than any flippin' cornbread I've ever had in my life, gluten-free or not. And so when I make a big old cast iron pan of it, I have to eat it all. I mean, I know I'm not supposed to, but I have to. And so I do. And let's see here. Verity, I know, but there's two things wrong with what you just said. I mean, first off, what you just said is 1000% right. First off. But two things wrong. First off, you can't get white lily flour in the north. They don't sell it up here. That's why people in the north can't make biscuits. We don't have the right flour. Literally. You can't get it up here. I mean, you can maybe order it off Amazon and pay a fork ton for shipping, but as far as like in the grocery store, it doesn't exist up here. So, while you are right, it has been bona fidely proven, because bona fidely is a word, proven that white lily flour is the best for biscuits. No can like that up here. It just doesn't happen. And then the other reason why it can't happen is because even if we could get it up here, I'm trying to be gluten-free, y'all. I'm trying to be gluten-free. And so the white lily flour has gluten in it, and here we are. But honestly, if I were to ever like make biscuits for real, like real gluten-y biscuits, you know, the kind that I'm not allowed to eat, I would probably order white lily flour, because I really do want to see if it makes that big of a difference. And from what I understand, it does. But I would like to experience that, because I truly can say I've never had a Southern biscuit made with the proper flour. And why can't I eat gluten? I have an autoimmune disorder, Hashimoto's thyroiditis, and the gluten protein, which means basically that my body is allergic to my thyroid, and my body tries to kill my thyroid. And unfortunately, the proteins in the gluten confuse my body into thinking that it's thyroid chemical. So the more gluten I eat, the more it attacks my thyroid. Whereas if I don't eat the gluten, the thyroid is not nearly as under attack. And that is like the least scientific way to explain that. But that's about my understanding of it. So that's all the explanation you're going to get from me. And hey, Bernadine, good to see you. Good to see you. And let's see here. SOS Baking. Hold on. What's going on here? You made our Wahoo board. Oh, Kenny from the Cove, or Terry in Scotland, made his own Wahoo board. And oh wow. And he made from a big piece of plywood, painted it red because he had some, I guess, and we played it all the time until Uno came out. That is so cute. And yeah, Darlene, for real, go on a hunt for white lily flower, and if you can find it, then you're stoked and go grab it. And oh, okay, there you go, Kenny. I'm thinking this week is gonna have some SOS in before too long. Got it. And Darlene, SOS is you know, it's let's see, it's a shirt on a shingle, I think is what they would call it in the Army. You know, shirts on a shingle. You know, chipped beef, creamed beef, some kind of shirt that you slather on a shingle of toast, as it were. And no, I don't. Yes, I mean to say the word shirt, but that's not the shirt that I'm referring to. It's stuff on a shingle. Exactly. Exactly. It's shite, however you want to say it. We're just saying. Yeah, or sauce, right, yeah, it's creamed meat of some sort. Sausage gravy, exactly, on toast, precisely. And, yeah, and there you go. So, 21 years, though, Shock is in Taiwan, spending her 21-year anniversary. Took 21 years to save up the money to get there, and that is fan-flippin-tastic. Well, it can be Shock, it can be sausage gravy, it can be, you know, chipped beef, it can be, you know, whatever. I mean, I think it takes many forms, but basically it all looks the same. And yeah, sausage gravy sounds so much better than creamed chipped beef. Did I say Taiwan? I meant to say Thailand. I'm so sorry. And I feel so embarrassed, actually, that I just did that with you, because one of my friends that I'm going to be spending Thanksgiving with, she's from Taiwan, and she's going to Taiwan in a few weeks, and she asked me if I wanted anything from Taiwan, and everything I kept saying to her, I was like, oh no, wait, that's from Thailand. Oh no, wait, everything I kept... And you know, it's not even like Thailand and Taiwan are spelled even the same way. But here I am, getting them confused constantly. But you guys, speaking of Taiwan, is there anything that I should ask for from Taiwan? I know, Shaq, you're in Thailand, so you've no comment, I'm sure. But Taiwan, the real Taiwan, not where Shaq and her husband are at. You know, the expat island of China. That one? Is there anything from there that I should want that y'all know? That y'all know of? And if so, I would be stoked to hear about it. I hear they have good pineapple cakes. I don't know. Electronics. Fair enough. And exactly, SOS ain't keto, it ain't low carb, but I'm making a big honky batch anyway. Exactly, Kenny, because sometimes the heart wants what the heart wants. And actually, of course, the heart doesn't want that kind of thing, but your tummy sure does. And just say Taiwan has Chinese food but without the contamination. Oolong. Yeah, actually, she did offer to bring me some oolong, and I do think that I'll probably, because it sounds like Taiwan is known for their oolong tea, and even though I'm not a tea drinker, I would like to have some high quality tea, and I do like oolong tea, so that'll be nice. And Andre, the ricer got lost in the mail or flooded out. I have no idea, my friend, but I haven't even been able to get to my post office, so maybe it's actually maybe the ricer is in my post office box. I haven't been able to get there this week, but if it shows it hasn't been delivered, then I guess it's not there. And yeah, well, they got great 7-Eleven all over Asia, y'all, so you know, Shock's just drowning in beautiful 7-Eleven, and I'm sure there's good 7-Eleven in Taiwan. And yeah, Verity, I was like, are you thinking of Hong Kong? Are you thinking of Hong Kong? But yeah, so I wasn't sure what to ask for, so I asked for some cooking wine, but I'm gonna see her tomorrow, so I'll put in I'll change my order to some oolong tea. And let's see here, maybe pictures. A Facebook friend lives in Taiwan and paints old style. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. You know, they're not going to go for another week or so, so I've got some time to get in my little wish list. But tomorrow they're going to be joining me and a friend from the regular bar that I oftentimes go to. That bar is going to be closed. But for the last 3 years, my friend from that bar, Pat, he and I, on Christmas and on Thanksgiving, have made it a tradition to just go to whatever bar in town is open. And slowly but surely, our little barfly tradition has grown. And last year, there was like 3 people that was at the little thing. And then this year, we're going to have a group of 5 people. 5 people joining us on our little Thanksgiving drinking thing. And so we've got a little barfly tradition on Thanksgiving now, I guess. And so I was part of that. And let's see here. Yeah, exactly, Darlene. It's Thanksgiving week, so splurge and then just get back on the ketos. Exactly. And let's see here. Oh, right. Bernadine coming in with the idea, put it over mashed potatoes, which is a brilliant idea. But in the morning, toast is easier. That is true. And let's see here. Yeah, how much American money is 17 baht? Shock. And let's see here. They have all kinds of interesting snacky foods, but I haven't seen any selling gas. It's like New Jersey here. You tell the attendant what you want and they fill it up. Got it. Yeah, some 7-Elevens not all 7-Elevens are gas stations. That much I can definitely tell you. And I didn't know New Jersey was like that either, but Oregon is like that. And I'll tell you what, y'all, I can fill up my own gas tank. I don't need you to fill up my gas tank. I don't need you to fill up my gas tank. I hate going to places that don't let me fill my own gas tank. And I don't know why. Well, I guess I know why. I'm a control freak, clearly. Sounds like Thailand is one of those places that won't let you fill your own gas tank, and that would drive me nuts. Hey there, Chris. Good to see you. Where are you at right now? The Thanksgiving Eve. Where are you gonna spend Thanksgiving? And do you hate it when you have to let somebody else fill up your gas tank? I'm guessing you might. Then again, when you're riding a big old truck, maybe it's nice to have somebody else fill up your gas tank. Hard to say. Let's see here. Oh no. Once upon a bitterly cold night in November, I was on a location logging an oil well. The operator heard the call of nature and mumbled, "Man, I hate wearing coveralls in this situation. It's cold and I'll have to strip down to my ankles." He returned later and asked, "Have you ever crapped in your collar and pulled it up around your neck?" I think I just did. That's so gross, but I guess it's gonna be warm for a second. Ugh. That is not a Thanksgiving Eve story, Terry. Well, I guess actually it is. We can be thankful we weren't that guy. Oh, yep. And let's see here. Oh, really, Mama Sean? You remember when you never had to fill your own gas tank, and when it changed, you got annoyed. Right. That makes sense. Well, I can see that, actually, totally. And let's see here. Kenny from the Cove. SOS on keto toast with over easy eggs on the side. You will be quite busy practicing those notable of Southern traditions. That's it, right. Sopping. And good to know, Chris, that you are in Arizona. Hopefully not too chilly, because it's getting chilly in all sorts of places. We had some snowflakes around the Washington, D.C. area, I've been told. And it's 25 degrees up where Rick and Darlene are, and it's 26 degrees where Terry is. And let's see here. You miss full service gas stations, says Kenny. Yeah, I don't know. And yeah, Picola tea, exactly. Up to his neck. Let's see here. And, oh, really, Pinnell? You remember your dad complaining about the gas stations changing to self-serve? Yeah, I guess because I always, was always self-serve. Well, the thing is it was self-serve, or if you wanted full serve, you could go do that, but you paid more. And so to me, the idea of somebody else filling my tank means I am paying more for this gas, which I guess is what bothers me. It's like, I don't want to have to pay more for my gas. Gas is already more. Gas already qualifies as more. And you haven't really had to wait for a fill. The government here seems to aim a lot of their policy at increasing employment and lifting people out of poverty. Right, which is exactly the point of, and that is actually why Oregon keeps the law that they have, which is you have to have someone fill your tank, is actually for reasons of lower skilled, keeping jobs for lower skilled workers. So yeah, I understand that my self-centered point of view is actually an economic problem. I get it. But, and, oh, shock, she's just bragging. It's 83 here in Taiwan. Except for it's not really Taiwan, it's Thailand, and I did that on purpose. I did that one on purpose. That was on purpose. She's in Thailand, and it's 83. I'm in my house in Seattle, and it's 68, but, I know, right, Shock? It is, right, Darlene? I mean, to Shock, it's going to be a rude awakening once you come back. Without doubt, for sure. Wow, words are jarred. All right, then. And Chris, high desert gets really cold. Oh, I guess that's true. Now that I think about it, some parts of Arizona can get kind of chilly. But it's nice that you can see all the stars. Totally. It could be that the gas station doesn't want to get ripped off, or the hose getting taken by a car. Okay, the hose getting taken by a car absolutely is a thing. But Bernadine, there's no ripping off of the gas. You have to pay first. They make you pay first. I'm going to put $20 on blah, blah, blah. Or you go in with 40 or 50 bucks. You're like, I'm going to fill up and I'll come back for the change. Or you use your card at the pump. But yeah, there's no, I definitely see what you're saying there, but no, that's not how it works. Although, actually, the one place that I could have gotten gas and then dashed was actually a fill-up place in Oregon. Their system was so chaotic and insane. They had the pumpers pumping your gas, but then once your gas was pumped, you had to pull away from the pump because it was so busy and there was cars waiting, You had to pull away from the pump and go park and then go inside with this tiny slip of paper that was written in pencil how much you owed. And you would give that to the cashier and then you'd pay for your gas. And this gas station was a truck stop as well. It had probably 20 or 30 pumps for just cars, not even the truck ones, right? How are they going to know if I don't just drive away? In fact, I almost did, because I didn't have a whole lot of money and I had to get home. But how, as I pulled away and then had to drive around the building looking for parking, I realized, I could totally just leave and not pay. I didn't, but I could have. And Chris, oh my God, gas is at $2.80. James Monet, good to see you coming in on the YouTube side. I hear a few streams ago you were in and nobody was talking to you because our YouTube wasn't connecting with the main chat, and I'm so sorry that we ignored you. I didn't know that you were even there. Otherwise, I would have said hello. But James Money, $2.80 for a gallon of gas. How does that make you feel? Pacola Tea, $2.80 for a gallon of gas. How does that make you feel? I can tell you how it makes me feel. It makes me think that I need to switch to an electronic vehicle up here in the Pacific Northwest. Is what it makes me think. And let's see here. And Shock, you bought your Sensei a shirt with elephants on it. That is cute. eMusic says gas is $2.40. 45 cents. $2.40. Wow. I'll tell you what, dude. The other day, I noticed that gas was $4.89, and I was stoked at how cheap the $4.89 per gallon gas was. I said, boy, howdy, that's the cheapest gas I've seen in a long time. I haven't seen gas under $5 in a couple years. So when I saw $4.89, well, I said I should stop there and get gas, but I didn't. But yeah, wow, $4.89 is what we've got here. And let's see here. What's going on here? Andre's trying to explain that's why they don't let you pay at the end. Exactly. And it looks like James now is here on the Twitch side. And are you flirpin' kidding me? Yeah, no, Andre, I agree. I like the West Coast too. And I'll pay for the gas, I guess. But hold up, yo, $3.77 in Hawaii. Why does Hawaii have cheaper gas than Washington? I mean, by a significant amount. When I went to Hawaii 2 years ago, gas was a little bit cheaper in Honolulu than it was in Seattle by like 25 cents. And I just thought, well, that's a weird quirk. That just must be a strange circumstance that never normally happens. I can't possibly believe that it's a regular occurrence that gas is cheaper in Hawaii than it is in Seattle. Well, I guess I need to start imagining that. I just need to start imagining that. Yeah, Verity, I don't know. How is that? I literally am asking, like, how is that? I don't. I guess we must have state gas taxes that are just way higher than Hawaii gas taxes. I don't know. Right. Okay. The regular stations are over $4. Yeah, but James, did you hear what I just said? $4.89 is like a good deal over here. Everything is in the $5 range per gallon at this point. So, wow, man. And Pinnell, there's an e-vehicle charger on the corner near me. Just a pole with a thingy on it. That's neat. Now, do you guys need to pay to use the e-chargers? Yeah, Washington and California have a lot in common. And Washington State, from what I hear, and Pecola T is coming in with this, has the highest gas taxes ever, which I find hard to believe because I would really like to think that California taxes gas even more than we do. But apparently, I have heard time and time again that Washington is the one with the highest gas taxes. So who knew? Who knows? And the issue with EV is sitting at the charging stations. Got it. Pinnell, right, no idea. I don't have a car. I have a car, but I don't have an electric car, so I don't know if you have to pay or not. I've definitely, I should look into that. Because if it's free, that's kind of cool. I mean, but if you have to, pay for your, 27 cents a kilowatt hour or something, then that would be annoying. Charging, okay, so James, charging stations do charge. Okay. I had a feeling they had to, because somebody's gotta install them and upkeep them, right? Exactly. And you are totally right. You do have to pay for fast charging, says Andre, but it sounds like Pecola C says you just have to pay at most charging stations. Okay, all right. You pay for EV charging, says Rick. Okay. And yes, indeedly do. eMusic, you're right. I've been already eyeing my clock and knowing that we are 8 minutes past our Lono listening break. But you know what? That's okay, because we've got an extra long Lono listening break today. That's right. Because I have nothing to talk about, I pulled an oldie but a goodie out of the video files, and this is a 3-song long Lono listening break video by Lono, edited by his buddy Vic. By the way, they're going to play a live show December 28th on Molokai between 10 a.m. and noon at the park. If you're going to be on Molokai December 28th, you can catch Lono doing his live music. And if you're not going to be at the park on December 28th, but you're going to be on Molokai December 27th, he's got a show at the Ohana's Grill at the Molokai Hotel Molokai, that Friday. So, and let's see here, Andre, I'm super stoked, man. Great, this is awesome. This is actually something I am going to brag about. Woohoo! Burien has something so trashy that even Bay Area resident Andre has not seen it, which is a Burien homeless lady living in an electric car. Awesome, dude. That makes me laugh. And, yeah, and there you go. And Bernadine, who has a home EV charger, I know a couple people do. But those people already have installed solar panels on their roof, so they did it all in one thing. But EV chargers are everywhere in Burien area. You go to the Walmart, you go to the Walgreens, any grocery store has them. So they're pretty easy to find. The public library has a couple. Yeah, there you go. All right, so like I said, we are now 10 minutes past our Lono listening break. So we're going to listen to some Lono for 3 whole songs. And we're going to drive around Molokai as well. So we're going to take a look at the Phallic Rock. We're going to take a look at the Makanalua Peninsula. We're going to take a look at Paddlers. We're going to take a drive around the island. So here we go, you guys. Let's listen to some Lono. Boop. See you later, James. Have a good one. Happy Thanksgiving.
Auheala oe, mai ka ili, Molokai nui a hina, hoi mai ka ua, e pili. Auheala oe, hoi mai, Auheala oe, hoi mai, Molokai nui a hina, ho me hanau pule o aina kaya ke a me kuapaka. Please, oh please, bring Ho'ailona home. He puna hele Ho'ailona, aua na I ke kai, pa'ani anona keiki atu oi. He aloha no ka ili o Aukai, he aloha no ka ili o Aukai. Molokai nui a hina, ho me hanau pule o aina kaya ke a me kuapaka. Please, oh please, bring Ho'ailona home. Make au e haoli ia oi, e ke aloha, hoa I paani kai papau, he puna hele Ho'ailona, he puna hele Ho'ailona. Molokai nui a hina, ho me hanau pule o aina kaya ke a me kuapaka. Please, oh please, bring Ho'ailona home. Molokai nui a hina, ho me hanau kaya ke a me kuapaka. Please, oh please, bring Ho'ailona home. Please, oh please, bring Ho'ailona home. Please, oh please, bring Ho'ailona home. E aloha no ka imi kaua o ka hula piko pea. Ko amana ano hano ko inoa kako kalahui o Molokai luna. Hey noa no me Molokai nui a hina e ola mau e aloha wau ia oe o me hana o pule o me Molokai nui a hina e ola mau e aloha wau ia oe o me hana o pule o. E aloha no kaia kea ho aloha kamehameha me waka-ainana ano hano ko inoa kako kalahui o Molokai luna. Hei noa no me Molokai nui a hina e ola mau e aloha wau ia oe o me hana o pule o. Me Molokai nui a hina e ola mau e aloha wau ia oe o me hana o pule o. E aloha no makua Demian o ka lau papa kana aina ke ia ano hano ko inoa kako kalahui o Molokai luna. Hei noa no me Molokai nui a hina e ola mau e aloha wau ia oe o me hana o pule o. Me Molokai nui a hina e ola mau e aloha wau ia oe o me hana o pule o. Me Molokai nui a hina e ola mau e aloha wau ia oe o me hana o pule o. Me Molokai nui a hina e ola mau e aloha wau ia oe o me hana o pule
All right, so there we have it, Rabbit. That was an extra long Lono listening break. Thank you guys for waiting patiently for a Lono listening break to start. But you got a little something extra there for your patience. And yeah, so it was a lovely Lono interlude, Thomas, exactly. And let's see here, Andre, you once started reading a history book on Canada and they had to stop. Some illusions just need to stay in my mind. And had to stop because some illusions just need to stay in your mind. Yeah, you know, Andre, you really just don't ever want to read a history book about any country. If you like that country, then just don't read a history book about it, because chances are you won't like that country anymore. Yeah, it's just how that works. And that's true, Verity. That one book that people really love, it says make a joyous noise. It does not necessarily mean that it has to be harmonious or tuneful. It just says joyous. And Rick, ever the encouraging spouse, Rick, you sound fine when you sing, especially when you sing quietly and far away. Oh, Rick. Oh, Rick. Well, Bernadine, that's true. History books are never complete, but even still, sometimes they're complete enough to go, oh, geez, this country sucks just as bad as every other country that I know of in existence, because humans are trash. But you know, but hey, on that bright note, let's all give thanks tomorrow for being humans and still being around. And all right, you guys. So, yeah, exactly. Here, let's do this. Oh wait, where am I? Wait, what? That's not it. Where are my emotes? I can't find my emotes, y'all. Where's my emotes? Fluffy bunny. Oh, I have to go up. Oh, there's my emotes. Here. We're gonna wash Rick's mouth out with all of these prels. That's it. So if you guys have a bad thing to say or think, we're gonna wash your mouth out with the prel dots. That's what for anybody who doesn't know, like, what is this? It's a dot of prel shampoo, for real. And it's for when you need to wash your mouth out with soap. Yep. And that's what it is. That's our little punishment. When you say something naughty, we're gonna throw the prel dots. And by all means, I think you know when I say something naughty, I really just mean we're giving you a hard time in a good way. And let's see here. Oh no. Kenny says, I was gonna send Molly a recording of me singing along to Pule-o-o, where all you can hear is me singing. When I was done, I hit the playback. Yeah, I deleted that audio file with quickness. Oh my. Yeah. And Darlene coming in with the ultra mega truth, which is, oh yeah, that prel dot was created by or for Rick. It was created in Rick's honor. Rick was the motivating person for the prel dot. And frankly, I think Rick is a little bit proud of that. And he should be. Because if I remember correctly, it might have been one of my first emotes. And, oh no, Pinnell, your cat Fluffy would sniff your mouth when you sang, and then she'd look worried. Yes, Rick is Father Prel. That is exactly it. And Andre, I guess Andre is probably the only person who has heard this, but he says, man, you've never heard such a joyous sound as hearing Molly laughing in the bar area of Waku and hearing it from the dining room. Oh, you know, Andre, that is a beautiful thing to say, but it's also really frightening to know that my voice carries so far into that, from the bar into the dining room. I honestly don't think that the diners need to hear me like you say they can. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And eMusic, love the name Father Prel, love it. And Rick, even after you use the Prel shampoo, you still are saying shampoo doesn't matter. This boy ain't never gonna learn. Rickfoot, he's just, Rickfoot is a lost cause. So we're going to have to douse Rickfoot in a little bit more of that soap before he understands just what he's fiddling with. The Prels. The Prels are nothing to be messed with. I'm telling you, man. You're just going to have to wash your mouth out with the Prels again and again. And apparently I'm subscribed to my own channel, which is great, but I don't... Now I can't see what anybody's written. What's going on here? I don't want that. Close that. I'm trying to press buttons. And let's see here. Rick has private access to the Motherlode just outside Prell Springs, Wisconsin. Nice. I don't know if Prell Springs exists, but we're going to say it does. And I know, right, Verity? Don't do it. No, I had to press the button. I did press the button. And yeah, I guess, Andre, he has good hair DNA and it's able to resist the Prell. And I know exactly. That's what I'm saying, Darlene. I do remember the picture that Rick sent after he used the Prell shampoo that eMusic sent him, and his hair was all over the place. Yes, the Ricky sent with a Lono bucket hat on and his head, yeah, and his Lono t-shirt. Exactly. He was Lono for Christmas. No, he wasn't Lono for Christmas. He was Father Prell for Christmas. He was Lono for Halloween. That was a very good Lono outfit, actually. You totally did a good Lono. You totally made a good Lono. Terry in Scotland could probably do a good Lono. And because he's got the long white hair as well. So, yeah, totally. All you need is a little ukulele, especially left or right-handed, because he plays it both ways. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, so eMusic, Rick, come on. Rick, remember, eMusic sent you the Prell. We know what Prell does to your hair. We know that it does make a difference. We do know. And, yes, and then Rickfoot, of course. Now, I'm not surprised that Rickfoot might not think that Prell makes a difference, because Rickfoot wouldn't know any better. But Rick, I feel like Rick should know better. And, Kenny from the Cove, I no longer use shampoo. I just use turtle wax and a buffing cloth. Fair enough. I started using a special shampoo for curly hair, and I'm really liking it because it's making my hair less frizzy. And I'll tell you right now, the shampoo that I'm using is not Prell. And Pinnell, you saw a wig around Halloween time last year that looked just like Lono hair. I'm gonna bet it was probably called a witch's wig, you know, the long gray hair or whatever. But still, you don't have to be a witch. You can be Lono with the beautiful silver hair. Because I'll tell you what, y'all, if I could ever have hair that was as silvery white as Lono's, as Kenny's, as Terry's is, I will be stoked. Bernadine, does Prell still exist? Indeedly do. It does. Not only does did eMusic send Rick a bottle of Prell as a joke, I actually have a bottle of Prell in my bathroom because I thought, and this doesn't, by the way, but I thought since it's such a hardcore cleansing shampoo, I thought maybe it would be good at getting soap scum off of the shower. So I tried cleaning my shower door with it and my shower floor with it, and it didn't really do anything. So there you go. But I was thinking of, I was trying to use the harshness of the soap on things that needed harsh soap, but it's not harsh enough apparently. And Lono does have some pretty majestic salad. Is salad the same word for, is that what hair is? Is it salad? Right, exactly, Picola T. Probably a good engine cleaner. Yeah, and I have it, so if you want it, you know, if to clean your engine, I've got to get some grease off. I've got it. And Terry in Scotland, you're thinking about shaving the top of your head and leaving the rest so you can look like Bozo. Yeah, no, how about you don't do that? The grow out will be very different. The awkward stage of that grow out will be a very long time. And oh my God, they're selling 1981 Prell on eBay. Well, that makes me think that maybe I should sell my Sriracha that has never been opened from like 1990 something on eBay. And let's see here. C Honda, good to see you. And okay, Kenny, salad equals hockey slang for hair. Got it. Verity, maybe add some baking soda for scrubbing. Actually, it's funny you should say that because clearly you're in my head. As I was explaining to you why I had the Prell, that was exactly what I was thinking in my head, was that maybe next time I should try it with some baking soda. So get out of my mind, lady. There's only room for 8 of us in here. I don't got room for you. That'd make 9. Because I've got more than one in me. I think we all know that, right? There's more than just me and me. Yeah, it gets crowded. A lot of talking. A lot of arguments. And I know, actually, maybe I do need an odd number to break the ties when I get into arguments with myself, because let me tell you, I get into some arguments with myself. But you know, Andre, they're asking $38 for the vintage Prell. And let's see here, Rick bringing up a good question. Does that vintage Prell have the pearl in it? Yeah, because didn't they have that thing for a minute? One of those, I can't remember why they had it, but they did have that pearl in there. And let's see here. So yeah, am I glomming onto something that Rick made up? Am I just making something up that Rick said? Or am I agreeing? What am I trying to say? Didn't Prell or some other shampoo have like a little pearl in it? It was part of their, I mean, it probably wasn't a real pearl, but it was part of their thing, like it's so pure that it won't dissolve the pure pearl, or okay, Rick is insisting you have to be old to remember that pearl, and so he's doubling down on the fact that it exists. And I feel like I know what he's talking about, but you recall a pearl in a shampoo. You do think it was Prell, says eMusic. All right, excellent. So we're not lying to each other knowingly. We're all creating a mutual false memory together. Excellent. Bernadine, you Googled, the pearl did exist, and it was in Prell. Okay. Bernadine, coming in with the facts, because sometimes, a lot of times, most of the time, all of the time, we need a fact checker here at Chatter with Statter, because we say stuff, but that doesn't mean you should quote the stuff we say. Yeah. And so, let's see here. Rick, according to the search results, Prell shampoo did have a pearl in their bottle, at least in advertisements. The pearl was used to demonstrate the thick, rich, and luxurious nature of the shampoo. In the 1950s, Prell was marketed with a commercial featuring a pearl slowly dropping into the bottle, showcasing the product's viscosity. The Prell Pearl, says Andre, a symbol of luxury and sophistication, was introduced as a premium variant of the Prell shampoo, embodying the brand's commitment to quality and innovation. Got it. Picola T, mission for the next stream, find the old Prell commercial with the pull. That I will be doing. That I can do. I promise you I can do that. And then Prell shampoo, introduced in 47. Bright green, thick, luxurious formula. Boy howdy, one of the most distinctive features was the inclusion of a pearl in each bottle, which was meant to demonstrate the shampoo's rich and creamy texture. The pearl would slowly sink to the bottom of the bottle, showcasing the viscosity. Got it. Okay, so that was, but it wasn't the plain Prell, that was the premium variant. Got it. And Mama Sean, oddly, Dr. Steve just came across a ton of old Prell commercials, and yes, they did have a pearl. Rick, okay, I will never doubt your recollections or ponderings. However, I will always doubt my recollections or ponderings because I know good enough and better enough to know to doubt my recollections. Are you serious, Bernadine? If you collected a certain number of pearls, you could send them in and get a pearl necklace? Oh my goodness. Wow. What a promo. What a promo, right? Just keep, you can collect them all, kids. Collect them all. All right. Trippy. Yeah, marketing. That's brilliant. Genius. Genius. Brilliant. And speaking of marketing, well, you all know we've had to rebrand our Saturday situation. We can't hang out here on Saturday. Most of you know that. We have to go to Map Statter. That's right, Map Statter on Twitch. Map Statter. And this Saturday, we're going to watch some things on Map Statter. Whoa, that didn't pop. Map Statter. We're going to watch some things. But I don't know what we're going to watch. What do you want to watch? Do you want to watch episodes 4, 5, and 6 of season 3 of Reservation Dogs? Or do we want to watch a movie? And if we want to watch a movie, we can watch a bunch of different kind of movies, so I don't really know. But would we rather watch a movie or would we rather watch Reservation Dogs? And I was thinking if we watch a movie, I was going to show A Christmas Story because it is that season. eMusic, last week's movie was actually the first 3 episodes of season 3 of Reservation Dogs. So you would have missed a little bit. Some important stuff went down, but we can totally fill you in. And so far, it looks like Reservation Dogs has got 2 votes. And quite honestly, you're never gonna have me not vote for Reservation Dogs. I mean, I will do what all y'all want to do. But I can watch Reservation Dogs over and over and over and over and over again. By the way, I have. And so I have no problem with watching it again. So we've got 3 reservations. And eMusic, the Muppet movie. I don't think we watched the Muppet movie. I don't think we watched the Muppet movie. We watched something else. What did we watch, you guys? We didn't watch the Muppet movie. We watched Frida. Thank you, Terry. We watched Frida. It was a last minute switch. Everybody who came into the movie was like, let's watch Frida instead. So we watched Frida. And so you did not miss the Muppet movie. So that is still totally going to happen. Okay. And so, Rick, it's kind of hard for us to watch something else if you're watching Res Dogs. Good point. But it sounds like it's almost unanimous that we're going to be having Res Dogs. So how about this, you guys? I think maybe we can all agree on this because it sort of sounds like we're maybe on the same page. Let's do the next 2 Saturdays Res Dogs. We'll just get, we'll get season 3 out of the way and then we'll be done. We'll be done with Res Dogs. We can rewatch Res Dogs again later. Don't worry. We are okay with reruns here. But so the next 2 weeks, this coming week, we're going to watch season 3 episodes 4, 5, and 6. And then the week after that, we'll watch seasons 3 episodes 7, 8, 9, and 10. Because 10 is the final. So we might as well just do 3, 3, and 4 like we did season 2. And then after that, we can start our Christmas holiday themed type movies. And for the most part, Kenny from the Cove, you have to understand The Ref is one of the only Christmas movies that I enjoy every Christmas. It is a Christmas movie that I think I've played almost every, if not every, Christmas season we've done Statterbox at Cinema. So yes, indeedly do, my friend. The Ref is definitely on the table for that. I was also thinking A Christmas Story. I don't think we've watched that on Statterbox at the Cinema yet. Christmas Story, if you remember, is about Ralphie, and you know, the little BB gun that he wants, and when he says the F word, he gets he gets his mouth washed out with some soap and stuff. And Bernadine, I love Christmas Story. Everybody loves Christmas Story. It's just a great little thing. And then, you know, Red Ryder BB gun, that's it. Yeah, and then one of the kids, you know, sticks his tongue to the frozen pole. And let's see here. Pinnell, the actor playing the cop, is now a cop in a serious show on Netflix. Yes, tongue stuck on the flagpole. Don't shoot your eye out. We all know what movie this is, and it sounds like we all have fond memories of this movie. The pack of dogs coming in the kitchen, eating the turkey. Oops, oops, oops. So yeah, we're gonna try to make room to watch that one. We're gonna try to make room to watch the Ref, and then beyond that, we can go over the Christmas movies we have in our catalogs, or have to potentially to get into our catalogs, and we'll see how many weeks we've got left. But basically, I mean, after this weekend, I think we're hitting December, so it's kind of, you know, 'tis the season. Yeah, Ralphie's little brother all bundled up. The snowsuit, exactly, the snowsuit. Kenny, Bernadine, you guys are totally on the same place. The snowsuit, where he can't even, yeah. It's such a wonderful little movie. I saw it in the theaters when it first came out. I remember we smuggled in a big bag of popcorn that we popped at home. My best friend Kathy Maley and her mom Carol. Carol was the one who took us. Oh yeah. And the leg lamp, of course, it's Italian, and it's fragile. It was fragile. Mm-hmm. And let's see here. Andre, yep, all movies have told me snow is not good. And all right, Chuck, you're heading out to do some laundry and things like that, I guess. So have a good time doing your vacation chores, showing your vacation chores. And thank you so much for hanging out here. I really, honestly, did not expect to ever see you during the streams while you were overseas. And so I can't explain to you how happy I am that you took the time, take the time, bother. Thank you so much, Chuck, for continuing to be the moderator of No Mercy from across the globe. And Andre, you too saw Christmas Story in the theater. Excellent, good deal. Yeah, I'm almost like a feared to go to the movie theater now. They've changed so much. You have to reserve a seat, y'all. You have to reserve a seat. It's so weird. And Puzzycat, that is so cute and funny. I just noticed that we had 2 minutes left, and I was just about to say 2-minute warning, and you came in with our 2-minute warning. So Puzzycat did not know you were in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Good to see you. Thank you, of course, for the 2-minute warning. By the way, I hope Kylo enjoyed the Lono listening break. Give him some ear scritches for me. And let's see here. Bernadine, you don't have to reserve seats anymore in Santa Fe. And Picola T coming in. I love a reserve a seat at movie theater. No more poking around to find empty chairs. And, unless you buy your ticket online, then you get to reserve it. Okay. And Andre, they've got a theater here where you can get pizza and beer, but have not been in a real long time. Yeah, I've been to a couple theaters that are like that too. They've got, they've got not just pizza, but actual, dinner or whatever. And those are pretty awesome. But honestly, I don't know if I want to eat, I guess pizza would be fine, but I don't really know if I want to eat chicken cordon bleu while I'm watching a movie. I'd really rather just stuff my face with junk food like popcorn and soda, to tell you the truth. And that's it, Terry. Exactly. Went blind from life buoy poisoning. That's exactly it. And Rick, absolutely. Rick coming in with the final joke of the evening. How does a turkey travel in style? By Gravy Train. And Bernadine, right, I don't like the food smells in the theater, especially Indian food. Honestly, exactly, dude. A movie theater is supposed to smell like sticky soda pop and popcorn. Right? Right, Kenny. Nachos is kind of all the dinner I want, you know. I mean, if I'm really feeling like super hungry, I might go for a hot dog, you know. But for real, yeah, I don't. Here's the deal. I don't want a knife and a fork. Okay? I just don't want a knife and a fork. And I'm sure it's filthy in the theater and I'd be better off using a knife and a fork. I have no doubt. But I'm going to live wildly and recklessly and use my hands. Exactly. Popcorn, nachos, hot dogs, or ice cream. Yeah. And then some candy bars, maybe some Red Whip. I don't like the Red Whips, but hey, I know people do. I like myself some Milk Duds in with my poppy corns. Yummy, yummy. And, yes, exactly. Finger foods. Lumpia would be fine. Lumpia would be fine in my opinion, but still, nope, it's got a smell that doesn't belong there. Doesn't belong there. And, picolati, exactly. Just like sushi doesn't belong in a ballpark. Sorry, Mariners. Exactly. Sometimes the Hoyt needs to get a hold of the Toit and say, we need to chill our bones. Hoity and toity does not need to be everywhere. It doesn't. Speaking of hoity and toity, y'all, boy, do I have a story about a hoity-toity bar for you. But that is going to be on Sunday. Sunday, we're going to watch Reservation Dogs Season 3, Episodes 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to see each other on Map Statter on Twitch, 6 p.m. West Coast time. All right, so 6 p.m. West Coast time might be the next time that we see each other, and I hope that's so. Terry in Scotland, Raisinets, sounds like a plan. I want all of them. Raisinets and Milk Duds, two of my favorite movie theater snacks ever. And yeah, that's right, there's something wrong with me. I know. All right, Saturday, Map Statter. I'm going to be there, you be there, and hopefully we'll all be there. And on that note, happy Thanksgiving if you have one. Eat some turkey if you're going to eat some turkeys. Make sure you wear comfortable clothes and pants if you're at that dinner tomorrow. And if not, sleep in and have a good time. All right, there you go.